How's it going, guys? My name is Rich AK and I run AK Growth, a branding studio focused on intent-driven marketing. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that I find pretty cool, and that's partnerships. I've always thought that whenever two companies partnered together and made something new, made something different, it always kind of showed off this human side, this empathic side of a business. And so I've always connected with that type of stuff. I always found that really fascinating. And nowadays we have so much access to technology and all these different types of things that it's easy for companies to actually partner together and create a lot of cool stuff. So let's say you and another company both enter into a partnership. You guys are in similar industries, and a lot of people know your name either locally or on the internet, wherever your businesses live. People know your guys' name there. So two known companies come together. Now, when you get into a room with another company and you start talking about the partnership, there's going to be a lot of ideas flying around. There's going to be a lot of crazy stuff flying around. All these new opportunities are suddenly going to arise out of thin air. And that's awesome. But don't approach this from the mindset of we have to rebrand everything, we have to redo everything, and we just got to push all this out at once onto our customers, because that's not the best way of approaching it. And I love that enthusiasm, I love that kind of energy, but instead of doing it all at once, you should step it out. Make everything one small little short step and iterate really fast, because that way you're going to get to your destination, but you're not going to lose your customers in the process. They're going to be part of the process with you. The problem is that those customers don't sit with you guys for 2-4 hours in a meeting room talking about all the different partnerships and all the context and all the ideas and all the reasons behind why you're going to do this and why you're going to do that. They don't know about that. They don't see that part of the business. So if you push something out because you rationalized it in a meeting room and your customers just get lost, you didn't benefit from this partnership. In fact, you made it harder. So now you have to start going back and start fixing things. Or you can power through. Whatever kind of person you are, that's up to you, honestly. But my point being is that iterating quickly, taking short little steps, and letting your customers see the process as to where the partnership is headed gives them all the context that they need in order to support you, give you feedback, and let you know everything. Another great example is if you talked to the younger version of you from 4 years ago and you took 5 minutes to explain everything that is going to happen to them in those next 4 years, that younger version of you would probably have a panic attack, because it's too much information all at once. And because you live the craziness day by day by day by day by day, you're able to overcome it and you're able to rationalize it. And it makes it okay. Life moves on. But when you give people so much information all at once, it can really paralyze them. That's why when you create a partnership and you want to do something crazy, it's good to have the customers involved, at least to a certain degree, because then you're not just going to be able to throwing stuff at them all at once and they're going to be like, wait, what's going on? I have absolutely no idea what's happening. But once again, because you live something 24/7, 365, you might not see it that way because you have all the context in the world on it. So feeding your customers context is one of the best things that you can do for your business and for a partnership, because it gets everyone on the same page and lets everybody know where you want to go. So I think that another important thing to talk about is content and brand management. How do you know what kind of design to use where? When you're working with a partner, do you use both designs? Do you create a completely new design, or do you do something else? Well, a good rule of thumb for most partnerships is the concept of a home versus an away team. If your partner is going to be putting out an email to their list, that's the home team. So any kind of branding that you're going to be incorporating from your end is going to be put into their designs, into their branding. Using those types of layouts and fusing pieces together often gives people enough context to understand what's going on, and people tend to like that kind of stuff. So talk to your designers about that and see if you can fuse the different types of branding together in order to make it into one complete package. So once again, I'd like to note that this isn't going to work for every single type of partnership, and this isn't going to work for every single type of situation, but this is a great rough draft to use for most situations. Since there's so many different variables involved, it's impossible to tell you what can and won't work for your specific environment. But if you're going through something like this and you want another set of eyes, or you need some help, or you want someone to talk to, reach out to me directly. My name is Rich AK, and I work with AK Growth. I focus on intent-driven marketing, so everything I do has a purpose behind it. It's important to incorporate good design with real intention, because then you can really surpass the noise and get to where you want to go. Hope you're having a great day. It's sunny in the Bay Area. My name is Rich AK. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, follow me, do whatever you gotta do. Let's stay in touch.